Shalom Saints, hello world, Mike here. Been a while since my last video. Been very busy with getting ready for and enjoying the gathering of the Saints out in Tennessee. And had some vehicle breakdowns. I've been busy about getting his work done since I got back. It's kind of ironic how a week or 10 days away it takes you 2 weeks to catch up. I'm not sure how that works. But today is 9/11. And so I did not want to let the day go by without speaking on 9/11. And this may, hurt some of you, upset some of you, and it may, have a ring of truth for some of you. We lost almost 3,000 people, we, America, that day, whoever was responsible. And so those deaths certainly are not meaningless. They are, precious human life. Creations of the Most High Yahweh, God of creation, and they have value. And so I'm very sorry for those that had a loss on that day, and I'm very sorry for those that have losses associated with 9/11. Now, what does it mean exactly when I say I'm very sorry for those that had deaths associated? Probably not what you're thinking. So, of course, obviously, we had those people that lost their lives. We had their immediate families, and those people that knew them, and so forth. Now, that's those are tragic. So, about 3,000 souls, a little less than 3,000 souls there, went on to slumber until judgment. Okay, so but now let's zoom that picture out a little bit, and let's look at those people that have been affected by that day, whoever was responsible. Let's look at the bigger picture. We have been in at least 2 wars. I'm not sure if you want to call some of the other dozens of countries we've been bombing and killing people in since then, or starving out through trade sanctions, war, but certainly we've been in 2 wars, and we've killed a hell of a lot of people. Just killed them, women, children, men. I won't go as far as indiscriminately, but it's been pretty close to indiscriminately. And we've brought untold suffering on millions of people. Not just the ones we've killed, but their families, their communities, their countries. We've impacted them. We've impacted them with the loss of American soldiers. And whenever you ever hear someone say American soldiers, keep in mind that I have 4 children, 2 of which are boys. And so if those 2 boys decide as young men they want to go and fight and bleed and die for our freedom, be rest assured I'm going to do my best to make them aware today that there is no fighting for our freedom in Afghanistan, in Iraq, in Kuwait, in Europe, in Mexico. Bombing brown people does not ensure freedom in America. It doesn't happen. But should they wish to go do that, whenever you hear the term American soldier, know that that's someone's child. It could be your child if you have children. It could be your brother and sister if you don't, whatever. And so all of those thousands of lives that have been lost over there blowing brown people up to build them something, to blow it up and kill some more of them. Just keep in mind that while we occupy Wall Street and we occupy Main Street, and all these little catchy, tender-hearted, bleeding people want to occupy everything, keep in mind that we are occupying countries right now, and we're occupying them through force, through fear, and through terror. To Afghanistan, to the people of Afghanistan, we are the terrorists, and there is no doubt and there is no question that in the longest war in the history of this country, as we kill those people, those women, those children, as they're raped, as our soldiers burst in their houses and kill them in their sleep, we're responsible for that as a country. And what we sow, we will reap. We will harvest. Every ounce of innocent blood that hits the dirt will be answered for, and we will be held accountable as a people. So I am sorry beyond words. I have immeasurable sorrow for all of the people that died on 9/11 and were immediately affected. And I have immeasurable sorrow, many-fold more than that, just based on numbers alone. Because see, the Most High is no favor of persons. So maybe, you know, the millionaire banker in Wall Street on the 27th floor, wherever he was at, she, whatever, that was one person of equal value to every other person on earth to him. Now we multiply that times the millions impacted by the choices of our leaders since then. And you know what? You may have been like me and you said, hey, I'm voting for this guy that's coming in, and we're going to back up off this a little bit, and we're going to, you know, reduce this war on terrorism. And, you know, I think it's just a war of terrorism. Just drop the N and put an F, and it'll be war of terrorism, not war on terrorism. And you know what? I got lied to. I got played for a fool. We doubled down, and we're doing more, and we're killing more, and we're drone striking people in all these different countries, and we replace governments with the Muslim Brotherhood, and we're doing everything we can to shed as much innocent blood as possible. And all of that is traceable back to 9/11. And you know, all I hear is, we got Osama bin Laden. That's fine, we got Osama bin Laden. He's just one person, worth no less or no more than the, you know, thousands that have died in Afghanistan. Worth no less or no more than the video of the guy jumping out the window on 9/11 that they don't show on TV anymore because it might disturb us. That one person, you know, 9/11 might disturb us. You know what? You need to be disturbed. You need to be disturbed at every death. You need to be disturbed at every drop of innocent blood that hits the dirt, because it all calls out to the Most High, and He always listens, and He will always settle accounts. So America, put your boots on, because everything we do, we'll pay for as a country. Now, it's 9/11, so, you know, they tell you to go out and volunteer and make a difference. Make a difference. Get in the book, obey His commandments, serve Him, find a way of peace. Peace does not mean pacifism, by the way, but find a way of peace, find a way of righteousness, and come out of this wicked, lying, worldly system that has you thinking that bombing brown people overseas or locking them up here in the United States is somehow making you safer as they take your freedoms away. For the love of Jesus Christ, free yourself from the mental slavery and bondage that has been placed upon us since 9/11. Shalom.